Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to class. Today I'm sharing an excerpt from one of my classes in the Iyengar Practice Hub, which is my video library. This excerpt is from intermediate number 306 and it is a little backbending sequence. I invite you to practice the full class with me by signing up to the Iyengar Practice Hub. You can start your subscription with a 7-day free trial and you'll find the link in the description box below. Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. So we've got this brick, blade shape, and that's going to go underneath your thighs here, just below the pubis. All right, so that's where we need to navigate. Bring yourself down onto the brick, and then you can bring your chest onto the floor while you set your hands in position. So already the toes are in position, the legs are in position. You can bring your chest down, excuse me while I squash the mic, and bring the hands back, wrists under the elbows. Then your back will probably be arched a lot while you're setting up, but then as you push away from the floor, get your tailbone in. Shoulder tips away from the floor. Then lift your chest, roll the shoulders back, and come back down again. Up, inhale, shin bones press up, exhale down. Up, inhale, exhale down. Up, inhale, and the knees to the floor, and rest. Now we'll go once more with a flat brick and we'll have the toes pointing back. So flat brick under the upper thighs. And you can bring your chest onto the floor while you bring your hands into position. Point your toes back and lift into Chaturanga there. Toes are pointing back in preparation for up face dog pose. Shoulder tips press away from the floor. Then inhale, lift. So you'll note if you're in Chaturanga with your hands too far forward and you lift, your up face dog pose, your wrists are going to be further forward than the line of the shoulders. And that usually causes the weight to drop into the lower back. It's a stronger pose in the lower back. So try and get your hands back. Wrist in line with the lower ribs. Legs are straight. Lift into your Chaturanga. Then press into upward facing dog pose. Shoulder tips press back. Look up. That's on the inhale. Exhale down. Don't touch the floor with your chest. Inhale up. Shin bones press up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then come back and rest. And come to sit up. Let's bring our chair back in. If you've got a chair that does not have padding, you might want to put a blanket down on your chair. We're going to rest the front body on the chair for Salabhasana and Dhanurasana. So you feed yourself through the back of the chair. If you don't have a yoga chair, you'll lay down on the floor to do these poses. Pelvis onto the chair. So the pubis is on the chair. And then you'll take hold of the chair legs. And let's just explore raising and lowering one leg at a time. Move the tailbone in, chest forward. Raise the right leg. Lower, raise the left leg. Keep moving the tailbone in. Lower, raise the right leg. Sternum forward. Lower, left leg. Lower,
Now both legs. If it's difficult, you might not have the pelvis on the chair enough. Bring yourself forward so that the pelvis is on the chair. You can pull on the chair legs to help you lift the chest, move the chest forward. Then lower. Keep the feet on the floor. Take right arm forward. Lower. Left arm forward. Lower. Right arm forward. Lower. Left arm forward. Lower. Both arms forward. Lower. Both arms forward. Lower. Now, raise the right leg, left arm. Stay. Spin the inner right thigh up towards the ceiling. Lower. Raise the left leg, right arm. Spin the inner left thigh up towards the ceiling. Lower. Of course, you know what's coming. Raise both legs, both arms. Resist the forearms away from the floor. Roll the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Then lower. Take a breath or two. We go again. Raise the legs. Raise the arms. Now take the arms out wide. Keep lifting your chest. Take the arms back. Palms face up to the ceiling. Inner thighs roll up. Shoulder tips press away from the floor. Then lower. And let's come back out of the chair and rest. You can bring your forearms onto your seat and rest your forehead on your forearms. Now, let's feed through again. Once more, bring your pelvis onto the chair, pelvis and ribs on the chair. Bend the right knee, reach your heel towards the handle so that your right hand can come back and catch the foot, catch the ankle. Then you can have your left hand on the leg of the chair, lift the right knee up, press the shin bone back towards the wall behind you to help lift your chest more. Then release, right hand to the chair leg, bend the left leg, you can reach your heel towards the handle, take right hand back, catch hold of the ankle. Then if you can't catch the ankle, maybe you get your belt and you sling that around your ankle. So I know some people's knees disagree with that. But you lift up, you're pulling the heel back to help roll your shoulder back, your left shoulder back, pressing the shin bone to the wall behind you and even lifting the knee up if you can. Then lower, and we do both legs, both arms. So bend your knees. Let's just try this for a moment. Get your heels to your handle if you can. But then lift your knees up. Press your feet up towards the ceiling more. Do that a few times. So you're using those extensor muscles, muscles on the back body, hamstrings, buttocks, spinal muscles. All right, now reach your hands back. Catch the ankles. Lift up. Press your shin bones to the wall behind you. Pull the heels away from the chest to help lift the chest and roll your shoulders back. Elbows are straight. And perhaps the knees can lift up. Press your feet up towards the ceiling. And then slowly come down. Roll yourself back and rest.
If you practice yoga, you probably already know this feeling. You want to practice at home, but without guidance, home practice can sometimes feel overwhelming. You need a sense of purpose, clarity, direction, structure, and often those things can be lacking when we're at home on our own. That's exactly why I created Iyengar Practice Hub. Hi, I'm Heather, a certified senior Iyengar yoga teacher with over 28 years of teaching experience. The Iyengar Practice Hub is an extensive online video library containing hundreds of Iyengar yoga classes designed to support you wherever you are in your practice and wherever your practice needs to go next. Each class is thoughtfully created, carefully sequenced, and grounded in the principles of the Iyengar method. Within the Iyengar method, we focus on precision in technique, which involves awareness of alignment and intelligent use of props. Timings or holdings of the poses for a specified length of time. Repetition, which builds strength, flexibility, and clarity in action. And sequencing, the way we work toward a posture along with the way the whole class is designed. This isn't just a collection of videos, it's a structured, living resource you can return to again and again. All classes are organised into 20 clearly defined categories, making it easy to find exactly what you need, whether that's arm balances, standing poses, twists, forward bends, therapeutic classes, focus on hips, back bends, or restorative classes, to name a few. Within each category, you'll find enormous variety, so your practice never becomes repetitive or stale. Every class reflects creative, intelligent sequencing, designed to build awareness step by step, with the props being used strategically to support understanding, accessibility, and deeper action in the pose. This allows you to practice with confidence at home, knowing you're being guided with care, skill, and integrity. If you're a student, this hub becomes your personal practice companion, helping you stay consistent, inspired, and connected to your body. And if you're a teacher, the Iyengar Practice Hub is an invaluable teaching resource, offering fresh sequencing ideas, intelligent prop use, and new ways of approaching familiar poses. Over time, what this library really gives you is trust. Trust in your practice, trust in your choices, and a deeper relationship with yoga that supports you both on and off the mat. If you're ready to practice with clarity, structure, and inspiration, and you want a trusted resource that you can return to again and again, click below to join the Iyengar Practice Hub today. You'll get immediate access to hundreds of intelligently sequenced classes organised by category, so you can practice with confidence at home or draw inspiration into your teaching. Join now and begin practicing with purpose. For full-length classes, check out the Iyengar Practice Hub, heatherkitchenyoga.com. The link is in the description box below.